Now, before we get into talking about the matches for today, okay, let me take you back to a very dark time in my life, a time I call last season. Last season, it felt like if you had watched one game of football, and I'm not being hyperbolic. I'm not being hyperbolic when I say if you had watched one game of football, you'd watch them all. Everybody was trying to be Pep Guardiola, trying to play it safe, pass it back, cross the ball into the box. It comes back, regain possession, pass it back, cross it into the box. It comes back, regain possession. The best football was being played by the counter-attack teams, and they don't even try to play football, So that's the set. And honestly, at some point last season, I'm going to be real here, I stopped watching. Didn't even care. I didn't even follow most of it. But ladies and gentlemen, football is well and truly back. With these two games, the Champions League is back, football is back. With these two games, I can certify it. Okay? Football has returned with a bang. First of all, let's talk about the Arsenal PSG encounter, okay? Never in my entire life have I witnessed such an entertaining 1-0 game. Any team could have been 5-6-0 up. Maybe that's an exaggeration, but PSG could have been 4-5-0 up, okay? And Arsenal could have been 3 or 4-1 up if people had taken their chances, but they didn't. Such an aggressive, well-worked game, and the way PSG rotated their wingers, man. It reminds me of last season's Bayer. The only team worth watching last season was Bayer Leverkusen, invincible run season. Was that last season or was that the season before last? I think it was last season. The way they play is they try to, it's the complete opposite of Guardiola's positional play, where each position has a region and the player has to occupy the region. The way Leverkusen played is they tried to overload one side of the pitch with players, and then they depend on the ability of the players and the passing ability to break through. It's kind of like that, but different in that they don't try to overload one side of the pitch, PSG, but they just have wingers that will constantly switch. And they have 3 wingers playing forward most of the time, from what I understand. Hold on, I'm just going to clear my nose here. I have returned from my nose clearing session. Anyway, as I was saying, PSG, they usually play like 3 wingers up front, and then all of them are constantly switching around. So the 1 second Doué will be on the right, the other second Dembele will be on the right, and Doué on the left, and Kvaratskhelia in the middle, or Kvaratskhelia on the left. You know what I mean. And it's impossible to, not only is it impossible to mark them, but Vitinha from the back plays such an intelligent game, controlling the game wherever he wants the ball to go. For example, like if Vitinha wants the ball to go left and they know there's a guy with weak pace over on the left, they'll have Barcola switch to the left time to time. And Vitinha will play and Barcola will break through. It's such a beautiful game to watch. And more than that, it's an entertaining game to watch. Unlike pass it back, crossing into the box. Oh my God, it cleared. Recover possession. Oh my God, I'm going to kill myself. Please don't make me watch that anymore. I'm glad for Manchester City's down. I love Guardiola, don't get me wrong, but I'm glad that that style of play is finally fucking breaking down, man. What a game. Arsenal, for their part, tried to be set-piece FC. Also, they created some chances from open play. I believe Martinelli had one at the end of first half, and then in the second half, they had a couple chances as well. But at the end of the day, PSG were the better team, in my opinion, and they won 1-0. They could have won by a lot more, but also Arsenal could have scored. So, great game, great game. Now, let's get into the main event of the evening, okay? Oh my God, if you missed this game, bro, everybody got their money's worth. Well, I didn't pay for the game, so I'm not in debt, but everybody got their money's worth and more, bro. What a game, what a game. So let me recount the game for you first, okay? About 30 seconds into the game, Thuram scores off a back heel, okay? Back heel into the other corner of the net. And I'm thinking, oh fuck, what the fuck? I'm supporting Barcelona, obviously, so I'm not with it. I'm like, what the fuck? And then off a corner, Dumfries scores an incredible overhead kick. And I'm like, now we're truly fucked. But the character we showed, bro, we have this 17-year-old wonder kid. And I'm not sure where all the confidence comes from, but he dribbles through 2 people, to put it into the back of the net whilst being surrounded by 5 defenders, bro. At 17 years of age, he takes charge of a UCL semi-final. Truly, we have the next Messi. I know he said he doesn't like the Messi comparison, but after all these years, I believe we truly have a Messi-ish player on our hands who can do this in a UCL game. He dribbles through 2 players, puts it in the far corner, off the bar, by the way, off the bar, at 17 years of age. Then he puts his, I don't know the fullback's name, but his marker, there's 2 on him, right? He goes through one, puts his marker on the floor, and the keeper saves it, and it goes against the bar. And another one, he chips, and it goes against the bar in a UCL semi-final. What a game, honestly. Inter had their chances. They could have been 4-3 up, if not for the centimeter offside. We got lucky there. I have to admit, our offside trap wasn't working as well. Koubarsi was out of position way too many times. Okay, I would like to blame the left back. What's his name? Fuck. The replacement for Gavi. I don't know my own team. The allegations are never going to stop now. But I swear to God, I can't remember that guy's name for all my life. I try, but I cannot. People would like to blame him, but it was Koubarsi who was out of position like 90% of the time that we were getting at that. Also, it was corners and headers. We couldn't really do much about it except have better positioning, like initiate contact. The team had height on us. Okay, the average height was like 5'6", high schooler. Lamine Yamal was our tallest player, 5'11", or 6 foot. So it wasn't looking good in the height department. But we have to initiate contact. You know, we have to get them off balance, and we didn't do that, and we suffered for it. I'm sure Hansi Flick will dictate these things in the dressing room before the second leg. Hopefully, he does. I think, what's my honest opinion? I think it was a great game of football. I think defensively we were terrible. I think attackingly we were brilliant. The Rafinha goal, oh my God. Every goal in this game, by the way, is fucking terrific. It's absolute cinema. This game, if you missed this game, I think the Champions League well and truly is back, but I don't think there's going to be another game like this. Maybe we'll see in the second leg. I'll see you after the second leg. Okay. I've been yapping for way too long. I'll see you guys next time. I have to go do stuff that I cannot tell you about. Not just yet. We're not that close yet. You know? We're not at that stage of the relationship yet. I'll see you guys next time. And also, there's more videos coming. That's not just me yapping about football stuff. Hopefully. Soon. Yeah. Okay. Other than that, good day.